Hello, my name is Jessica Pressburn-Peterson, and I'm an occupational therapist with expertise in wheelchairs and seating. I'm also part of the Sunrise Medical Clinical Global Education team. Today, I would like to talk about Power Assist with a focus on the Empulse R90, which is a push assist device. First, let's talk about manual wheelchairs. Throughout the last 40 plus years, we've learned through rider input, clinician observation, and objective research that there are significant physical and functional repercussions resulting from consistent propulsion. As you know from your clinical experience, repetitive strain on the shoulders can lead to rotator cuff injuries or carpal tunnel syndrome. Skin issues or pressure wounds might happen because of friction or shearing during resistive propulsion. Overexertion might lead to cardiopulmonary challenges. Propulsion techniques might change when propelling over various terrains. This could lead to a posterior pelvic tilt, kyphosis, or rotational components of the spine. Fatigue is also common, and one of the biggest complaints is pain. In fact, the Paralyzed Veterans of America states that 75% of manual wheelchair riders experience pain. Functional abilities might be compromised, as someone might not be able to get across the street before the light changes, or get to the bathroom in time. Activities of daily living might be compromised because someone might not be able to carry an object and propel at the same time. One of the major goals of clinicians and suppliers providing wheelchairs is to reduce the number of propulsions for a given distance, no matter what style of propulsion the person uses. And wheelchair manufacturers have responded positively to this by designing wheelchairs with lighter materials, high-efficiency wheels and casters, and frames that can be measured or configured to fit optimally and enhance wheelchair propulsion. Despite this, a manual wheelchair alone might not be enough to perform optimally. And that is when we start thinking about an assistive device for a manual wheelchair. The Power Assist device is a motorized device that can be attached to the manual wheelchair. The primary purpose is to provide the wheelchair user with a means to propel the wheelchair using less energy expenditure and decreased frequency of upper limb movements. There are several options for power assistive devices. One is strictly for caregivers. The rider styles include a wheel-mounted style where the motor is in the hub. The pull assist is mounted in the front of the chair and it has bicycle handles. And the push assist is mounted in the rear. The Empulse R90 is a push assist device. One of the design features is that the R90 is underneath the seat, so it does not increase the footprint of the wheelchair. The placement of the wheel allows for maneuverability with turns in tight spaces without the tailing issues that occur when the wheel sticks out beyond the frame of the wheelchair. One of the other features about the R90 is that you can put it in a wheel up position. And as you can tell, the wheel is up, it's off the ground, and this allows for the individual to propel the wheelchair manually and keep the R90 on the wheelchair. And so you don't have to take it off when you're in the propulsion state where you're using your own arms to propel the wheelchair. In order to take it off, push the latch release under the handle and lift the R90 out of the V-lock receiver. This is the only piece of hardware that stays on the chair in order to attach and remove the R90. And now it's back on and in place. And the motor would be engaged. One other important feature of the R90 is that the battery can be removed easily and swapped out for a freshly charged battery. This provides greater range than systems with internally housed batteries. This is the control box. It has 3 buttons on the top. The plus button increases the speed, the minus button decreases the speed, and the button in the back lifts up the wheel or brings down the wheel. This large button on the side is used to stop the motor. You can do it if you have control of your index finger or any one of your fingers, but you can also do it with your knuckles in either position. And the same thing with the large button, fingers or knuckles in the big position. There is an app for the R90 which configures the rider's weight to optimize the motor. In the drive profile, indoor and outdoor modes provide a choice of increasing speeds. The max speed can be reduced for riders who don't want top speed or for new learners. The app will track speed, distance traveled, and activities. The wheel can be raised and lowered remotely. And of course, there's tech support. Once the R90 is in the down wheel position, the motor can be activated to begin propelling the wheelchair. The rider steers by gently guiding the wheel to make a turn. The boost in power is significant to decrease energy expenditure and frequency of shoulder movement, which is our ultimate goal. Now the rider can go further distances and move over challenging terrain. The potential for repetitive strain injury, fatigue, or pain can be diminished, and the rider saves their shoulders for doing other necessary activities like transfers, reaching for objects, or participating in sports. The beauty of the R90 is that the footprint is unchanged, allowing for maneuverability in tight spaces. The ability to move the R90 in the up position allows for manual propulsion of the wheelchair without having to take the R90 off. Consider trialing the R90 with your clients who have any of the issues that have been addressed previously. The R90 is often the choice for people who want to have maneuverability in tight spaces while at the same time being able to go longer distances outdoors. If you are interested in learning more about the R90, go to the R90 product page where we have resources and videos pertaining to setup and the quick start guide. Our Education in Motion page also has resources about power assist devices. And our global education team can also assist you if you have any questions. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video and have a great day.